Transportation U is a hands-on interactive program that offers young girls ages 13 to 18 an introduction to a wide variety of transportation careers.
Pretty much the way that the program was broken down is they divided into different groups, different interests. We let the students go ahead and decide what they wanted to work on, which project they wanted to work on, and we would go ahead and work on that for the next 6 months. Ours is the bridge building.
So far, I like what we're doing right now because now it's actually hands-on and we're cutting the wood and like putting it together and gluing it together right now.
These programs and our other outreach programs help to really put these things in front of young people that they otherwise may not even see. If we can create opportunities for them, learning opportunities where they can actively engage in learning related to transportation and engineering, our hope is that will inspire them to then study in those areas.
So we've been looking at traffic impacts around the different student schools and trying to understand if there's issues that make it harder for the students to get to school, things like crossing the street, crosswalks, bus stops, bike lanes, all sorts of different traffic issues around the student schools. The students talk about how they really didn't know anything about transportation or engineering or thinking about that as a career at the start of the school year, but now a lot of them are starting to have an interest in that. And so being able to, just with a few meetings throughout the year, start to see the students take an interest in something that they weren't exposed to previously was really gratifying.
The mentors are really cool. Like they actually like care about what we want to know and like they answer our questions as like clearly and detailed as they can. And then the students are really cool because we all work together and do things together and like we help each other out and we learn a lot from each other.
We have a real life person who does the job that we might want to do when we grow up, and we can just talk to them.
It's better to ask a person than a computer because the person knows more.
It's been great getting to know, especially all the mentors, all these strong women who come from different transportation backgrounds or even didn't start in transportation to begin with in their career, and then they kind of like saw an interest and migrated into it somehow. And so it's been really great learning from everyone because I'm still young in my career, so seeing all these women who've progressed and made it through is really encouraging.
We've had 24 mentors and guest speakers from agencies and companies all across Chicago providing just excellent guidance. What we thought we wanted to do here with this partnership with IDOT and Chicago Public Schools was not just teach the students about careers, but also promote civic engagement by bringing in these guest speakers who could talk to them about these issues affecting their communities and then also solve a problem in their community.
I like the panelists and just the open discussions that we had. I told my friends that like the discussions were very worldly, like you can apply them to outside this program, so that's like that kind of piqued their interest.
So I am a mentor on the Build a Better Bus Stop project. What we did was we chose one of the schools for one of the girls, and we looked at the existing conditions, the needs of this space, and decided what elements or kit of parts would be needed to build a better bus stop for the future for this school. From someone who came up in the public school system, I think it's very important to give students a real-world experience as soon as possible.
A lot of us, we have to take public transportation to go to school, so it's becoming an issue for attendance, maybe tardiness, or just a no-show. And then I had discussed that I go to a teen mom school, and it's like I see the big attendance. Like if some days they bus is late or something, they won't come. And it's like really dropping the population of my school especially. And I like ask all the time, like, how can I help this? And especially because you have a little baby on the bus with you, and it's like you're traveling and it's like kind of unsafe because all we have is a pole. And so we picked this location because on Ashland and 13th there's only a bus stop pole instead of a shelter.
I feel that there's a lot of opportunity for us to go ahead and improve transportation here in our city, and there's a lot of opportunities for women to go ahead and women within civil engineering to go ahead and kind of take advantage of that and bring their diversity to the table.
I found that in my career path, my mentors really made a difference in my life. Had that not occurred, I may not have been in the career path, or been on the career path I'm on now. So I think it's so important to have people who champion you and who are willing to be there for you when you're trying to choose where you want to go in life. I think it is a worthwhile program, and I think it's worthwhile for our future. And the people and the young women's lives who we touch will be changed forever, and so will yours.